The next 11 of the 11 countries are Bangladesh, Egypt, Indonesia, Iran, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, the Philippines, Turkey, South Korea and Vietnam are identified by Goldman Sachs investment bank and economist Jim O'Neill in a research paper as having a high potential of becoming, along with the BRICs, the world's largest economies in the 21st century. The bank chose these states, all with promising outlooks for investment and future growth, on December 12, 2005. At the end of 2011, the four most prominent countries in the Next 11, Mexico, Indonesia, South Korea and Turkey, made up 73% of all Next 11 GDP. BRIC GDP was $13.5 trillion, while MINT GDP at almost 30% of that, $3.9 trillion. The criteria that Goldman Sachs used were macroeconomic stability, political maturity, openness of trade and investment policies, and the quality of education. The N11 paper is a follow-up to the bank's 2003 paper on the four emerging BRIC economies, Brazil, Russia, India, and China. It can be compared with the CIVETS list coined by Robert Ward, Global Forecasting Director for the Economist Intelligence Unit, having a few differences, but many similarities. Next 11 countries, developed countries, South Korea advanced economy, high-income economy, very high human development, high-income OECD member, developed market, full democracy, development assistance committee member, G20 major economies, four Asian tigers, MIKT country, KORUS FTA, European Union Korea FTA, Visa Waiver Program participant, APEC founding member, ASEAN+3 founding member, EAS founding member, newly industrializing countries, Indonesia lower middle income economy, medium human development, secondary emerging market, flawed democracy, 3G country, tiger cub economy, G20 major economies, MINT country, APEC founding member, ASEAN founding member, EAS founding member, developing 8 countries, IRINA. Upper middle income economy, high human development, Islamic Republic, OPEC and GECF founding member, ECO founding member, group of 15 member, developing 8 countries, Mexico upper middle income economy, high human development, OECD member, advanced emerging market, G20 major economies, G8+5 member, MINT country, NAFTA, APEC member, EAS founding member, Turkey an upper middle income economy, advanced economy, high human development, democracy, OECD founding member, advanced emerging market, G20 major economies, MINT country, NATO member, EU Customs Union, ECO member, EU associate member, founder developing 8 countries, Philippines a lower middle income economy, medium human development, secondary emerging market, flawed democracy, G20 developing economy, 3G country, tiger cub economy, ASEAN founding member, APEC founding member, EAS founding member, developing countries, Egypt a lower middle income economy, medium human development, secondary emerging market, regime in transition, 3G country, G20 developing nations, AU member, CAEU founding member, COMESA member, ENP member, developing 8 countries, Nigeria lower middle income economy, low human development, frontier market, flawed democracy, 3G country, MINT country, AU member, OPEC member, developing 8 countries, Economic Community of West African States member, Pakistan a lower middle income economy, low human development, secondary emerging market. Hybrid regime, G20 developing nations, SAARC founding member, Economic Cooperation Organization founding member, developing 8 countries. Vietnam a lower middle income economy, fast emerging, medium human development, frontier market, authoritarian regime, 3G country, APEC member, ASEAN member, EAS founding member. Bangladesh a low-income economy, medium human development frontier market, flawed democracy, 3G country, SAARC founding member, BIMSTEC member, developing 8 countries, fast emerging, country data, see also. References. Further reading, the N11, More Than an Acronym, a Goldman Sachs Study of N11 Nations, Global Economics Paper No. 153, March 28, 2007.